Hey guys, so welcome to week 4, workout 1. Well done for making it through the last 3 weeks, and I know the sessions are getting a little bit harder each time. So if it feels a little bit too tough at any point, you can just repeat the week before, that's completely fine. At the end of the day, I just want to show you some different techniques week to week, so we're building on it a little bit. But it doesn't matter too much. If you want to repeat each week for an extra week or 2 weeks or whatever, you know, you've got these resources forever really, so you can keep reusing them and you'll continue to get better. So we'll just go through the warm-up again, starting on hands and knees, rocking back and forth, really trying to press the heel of the hand into the floor as you rock forwards and come back. Rock forwards and come back. So 10 of these. Rocking forwards, feeling that stretch on the back of the wrists each time, and trying to stay as rounded as possible through your upper back. So you're really pushing the floor away the whole time. Lovely stuff. And then from there, just start peeling your wrists around, peeling your hands around. Just pulling them around. Spreading your fingers as far apart as you can until your fingers face your knees, and then again we're just going to start sitting back, driving the heel of hand into the floor, sitting back, heel of hand into the floor, sitting back, heel of hand into the floor. Really try and stay as rounded as we can through our upper back still. Siri, be quiet. Nice work guys, couple more. Again, just take your time with these. You know, if you want to spend a little bit longer, that's completely fine. This guy is annoying me. If you want to spend a little bit longer, that's completely fine. And then once you've done 10 of those, again we're just going to peel our hands back around until they face forwards. And then when they're facing forwards, we're going to go through a few humps and dumps. So just hump right up, squeeze abs and glutes, slowly come down, head right back. Think about trying to generate as much range as you possibly can in each position. So use the muscles on the front of your body to squeeze, and the muscles on the back of your body to squeeze in that bottom position. Being really deliberate, generating as much range as we can. Excellent stuff guys, so just keep pumping up, pressing the floor away. As you come down, head right back. Imagine a piece of string pulling your belly button down to the floor. Breathe out as you hump up, squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes. And just like about 10 reps, but if you want to do a few more, you are very, very welcome to. If you want to make your humps and dumps a little bit more interesting, in the top position you can try and bring your shoulder to your hip, which just sort of activates your obliques a little bit. You can go in a little bit of a circle. This feels quite nice. Nothing's right, nothing's wrong really. We're just trying to get the spine moving, loaded into our triceps, loaded into our back of the arms. Elbows getting nice and warm, shoulders getting nice and warm. So we're just moving. If you want to spend longer, that's completely fine. But now we are going to go into the strength element of this week's workout. Alright guys, so part 1, well actually the whole part of today, is a little bit of work on alignment, shoulder strength, and a little bit of kick-up practice as well. So what we're going to do, the format we're going to play it through is 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, if you want to follow along with me. Or you can do it 6 kick-ups, an extended arm plank until it's a bit too hard, and then a like a dish until it's too hard to hold, and that's completely fine as well. But if you want to follow along with me, and you want to, and it gets too hard at any point, let's say we're doing a dish and we want it for 30 seconds and it gets a bit too hard at 10, 15 seconds, just go out of it, take 5 seconds, and then go back into it. Just accumulate as much time in that 30 seconds as you can. Of course, as always, we're looking for high quality work. So 30 seconds is just an arbitrary number. I don't really care if you do 30 seconds, and if I'm honest, if 30 seconds is like on that verge of being really, really hard, I'd rather you didn't do 30 seconds because it's going to give you the best chance to repeat over the course of 5 rounds. So I'm going to explain what we're going to do. We're going to do 6 kick-ups, then we're going to do 30 seconds in an extended arm plank. I'll show you what that is in just a second, and then we're going to do 30 seconds in a dish. As I said, we're just trying to accumulate as much time in those positions as possible. And we're going to do it in the format of 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So if you do more than 6, if you do your 6 kick-ups and you've got the rest of that time to rest, that's completely fine. If you want to do more, you can go ahead. So I'll just show you what we're going to do. We're going to do some sprinter start kick-ups. So we're going to do hands on the floor, we're just going to kick, and then land back on our feet. Every time take a step too far and you lose it, 5 press up penalty. Then an extended arm plank, so we're going to go into a normal plank. So not a gymnastic plank today, we're going to walk our hands forward, legs together. We're just going to press the floor away and squeeze here. So look, I'm still in that nice hollow position. I'm not hiking my hips up. I'm squeezing my glutes, squeezing my abs. My hands are just out in front of me. And I'm basically just going to repeat that position on my back, in my dish, crunching up, hands over shoulders, toes as close to the floor as possible. If you want to make it harder, hands overhead or feet out, but remember, it should be hard no matter where our feet and our hands are. We're creating that tension from the start. So, I'm going to put a timer on. We're going to go through 5 rounds, starting in 3, 2, 1, kick-ups first. So just trying to get really consistent with those kick-ups. If you find that you float a tiny bit and you hold it for a second or so, then great. Oh, there's an error. 5 press-up penalty. In your best interest, to do no errors. So always err on the side of caution. Alright, 15 seconds rest. Then we're going to go into our extended arm plank. So for these, again, just get into your plank position first. Walk your hands forward. 3, 2, 1. What you'll probably feel is that your hands are slipping away from you. That's really, really normal. And it's no problem at all. Five seconds left. Perfect stuff. And just roll onto your back. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, into your dish. You're crunching right up, squeezing abs, really reaching your hands up to the ceiling, toes right next to the floor. Is it going to be alright, bub? Half in the shade, half not in the shade. 10 seconds left.
Yeah, it's fine.
3, 2, 1. Perfect stuff. I'm quite clearly half in the shape. So back into the sprinter start kick-ups. 5 seconds. Again, we're just looking for about 6 reps, taking your time. Doesn't matter if you don't quite do 6 or if we're just looking for nice controlled reps. Pressing the floor away, landing back on your feet. Don't rush these. Don't feel like you've got to do 6. We're just looking for nice control kick-ups. And then back on your feet each time. 10 seconds or so. And 15 seconds rest. And again, we're going to go back into those extended arm planks again. Don't worry about your hands and your feet slipping away. That's really normal. We're trying to pull our hands and our feet back together. So into our plank, walk your hands forward, and just control that position as much as you can. Really trying to be in that hollow position. Squeezing abs, squeezing glutes. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. And we're going to rock onto our backs. Into our dish hold again. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So toes next to the floor, reaching your hands out. As high as you can. Squeeze your abs as much as possible. Toes right next to the floor. Lower back is into the floor the whole time. We're really trying to think about getting that lower back crushing into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. That's 2 rounds done. 3 to go. Just really make sure we're keeping the quality. So if you need to take a rest at any point, please do. Kick-ups again, off you go. Don't rush these, take your time with them. You can switch your legs around if you like to, not really required. You'll always find one leg is easier to take off with than the other. It's a good idea to have a go on both, but by no means is it a necessity to do a take off on both. I always find it really weird to get off my one leg. Looks odd. Okay, so into the extended arm plank again. Starting in 3, 2, 1. So arms out over your head. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your abs. Push the floor away. The further your hands go, the harder it'll be. So just be err on that side of caution. Right, rest there. On to your back again. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Again, crunch up as high as you can. Toes right next to the floor. If you want to go arms over your head, you can. Just make sure the distance from our rib cage to our pelvis stays the same. As I raise my hands over my head, I'm not dropping my shoulders down to the floor. The distance is staying exactly the same, even as the lever gets harder. And rest there, nice work. Alright, 2 to go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, off you go. Sprinter start kick-ups. Oh, no, you lost that one. Can't afford another 5 press-up penalty. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. So don't take 6 as gospel. I only did 4 then. Just take it at your own pace. Don't worry too much. We're just looking for quality. into that extended arm plank. Arms out overhead. Off you go. Really push the floor away, squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes. Three, two, one. Good stuff. Come into that. Into your dish. Should be getting pretty challenging by now. If it's not, feel free to start making your levers a little bit longer. As I said, don't worry if it gets too hard, you can take a little break. In we get. Ten seconds. Reach over your head. Keep that distance between your ribcage and your pelvis fixed. And rest. Nice. Okay, one to go. Almost there. So kick ups again in 3 seconds. Last go. Just take your time with it. You can get a little bit of balance. You can take it. You're just building confidence and staying low, and just build confidence and stay low. Both are absolutely fine. Oh dear, I'm getting tired now. That will do. Extended arm plank. 10 seconds. 5, 4. So starting in your plank. 3, 2, 1. Just walk those hands forward. Make it a little bit more challenging. Hands and feet sliding away from you is completely normal. Seconds, keep holding. And rest there. Excellent stuff, guys. Almost there. Last bit of dish. And then, if you want to do some more, you're welcome to, but I am done. 3, 2, 1. Last go. Really challenge yourself this time. That distance between your ribcage and your pelvis staying exactly the same. Almost there, last 5 seconds. And rest there, well done. Whew. Excellent work, guys. So, as always, if you can crack on with this for... Oops, turn that off, that's going to do my head in. You can crack on with this 2 times this week. So, it just now and then 1 more time before next week's. That would be absolutely great. Feel free to play a bit more if you like. But as I said before at the start, 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day is all you really need to get better at handstands. You do not need to invest more time than that, but you can't really afford to do once a week. If you really want to improve and get better, it needs to be consistent practice fairly regularly. Cool. See you for session 2.